blessed me to welcome on a top 75 prospect and one of the newest members of the 2022 recruiting class, Korey Richardson. What's going on, man?
What's going on, my guy?
Not much, man. Well, let's just talk about this first, though. You're looking at your Instagram name. It's Korey with a butter. There's a couple of guys you're pretty close to have that ending on their Instagram name. What's that all about?
It was like a little movement that my big bro started. Chris with the brother Christian Brown,
Hmm.
Christian from Georgia. He started it. They would welcome me on in like eighth grade, ninth grade, and it's been there ever since. Now it's like a little movement now.
So what does it kind of mean? Like, what's the meaning behind it?
It like got the butter like it's like a little different breed. It's like a different feel for it. Like I can't really say 'cause like Jelly had their own thing. They had the Jam family with the butter.
For sure, man. Let's talk about this past summer, though. You've been kind of chaotic with everyone else with COVID, dealing with that. You've got a lot of offers, though. You're part of 2022 now. You're heading out to Canada. Where are you at right now? Where does it feel like to be in your shoes right now?
Right now, I say it feels great to be in my shoes right now because, like, at first with the pandemic going on, I didn't think it was going to be like an AU season or nothing like that, but I didn't take it into consideration. So, like, I went to go, like, my uncle got a workout patio in the back of his house. So I'd be working out back there on the weights and stuff. Then I go to outside courts because they closed all the gyms right here. I go to the outside court, go work out, and stay in shape. And I do some conditioning, run some miles. And eventually everything just paid off of that. And I've been doing it consistently ever since.
So you've gone through a wild past few months. Break this down, though. You ended the season at Richland. What was going on through your mind? Did you kind of want to transfer at that point, or was it because of the pandemic and everything going on that made you want to transfer?
And I actually transfer because, like, I just wanted to do what's best for me because the community I stay in right now is, like, too much going on. And then, like, it's my dad and the owner of that school is close friends. They grew up together, so like, I told him I was going to come there my 12th grade year already.
And you decided to make the reclass decision as well.
Yeah,
Part of 2022 now.
I had reclassed to get my age group. I just turned 17.
Hmm.
So I get my age group. And then with that, it brought more offers to the table too, because most people like was falling back. But once I announced it, I started getting a lot of offers coming in, a lot of offers rolling in, and I feel like it'd be best for me like to build my body up into another year.
So how did you kind of work that out? The reclass process, it's something that a lot of guys are looking into. What went into that? Why did you decide to do the reclass, and how did you kind of get that done?
Yeah, I reclass. I just got out the way because like at first like mine eighth grade year, I was supposed to reclass my eighth grade year.
Hmm.
Man, if I was supposed to reclass my eighth grade year, but like a lot of stuff was going on. So as past years was going on, I was just thinking about it. And then my dad finally was like, he must be my age group. So I just went and did the decision.
And you decided to take a kind of a different route. We see a lot of top Canadian players come to America to play, and that's where a lot of
Yeah.
top prep schools are. You're in fact going out to Canada. You're going to play in Ontario. Why are you going out there?
I'm going out there. I just want to be different. I want to be different, get a different feel for all around. And I feel like it'd be best for me just to get away from home and like have a different atmosphere. Because at first I was going to go to Huntington Prep,
Hmm.
but then coach, he had said they weren't going to have a season for the 2020, for this year coming. They said we're going to have a season. So I just went my second option.
That's interesting because Hunting Prep is a national program, and that hurt a lot of guys. I know a lot of guys that had to find a new school because it kind of was a sudden thing. Guys weren't expecting that. When did you
Yeah.
find out about that, and how'd that kind of shift your whole summer when you found out they weren't having a season?
It shit my whole summer. It really didn't but it shit my season. It shit my summer because like I was like thinking about like going up there to work out and stuff. So I already had it in mind. I already had like ready to post it and all that. I already had it in mind. And then coach was telling me to hold back about because he's like, they might not have a season. So I just told him, he's like, just go with the second round. He said, feel like the best for me. So I just went with Canada with my dad, close friend, Coach Melvin Brown.
Now you aren't the only South Carolina player heading out to Canada. A couple of guys are joining you. What's gonna be like kind of having that comfort of just having guys that you've kind of known that come from where you're from?
Yeah, I'm going with Jacquez Schuler. He a 6'11" big. But like, yeah, me and him, we play with each other he been with me all summer, like my brother now. He with me now. But like he been with me all summer. After we both announced it, we just been with each other ever since. Playing AU together on every team with Game Elite. We played with T. Marie, played on the Big Shots team. So we've been each other all summer. Everywhere I go, he go, or wherever he go, I go.
You've been blessed. You've had the opportunity now to play in some AU games, some camps recently. One thing I really want to talk about, though, is your Big Shots camp. You had a big-time dunk where you took off from a couple feet inside the free throw line, dunked the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Taste that play.
Yeah, because, like, I was thinking, like, my teammates was on the bench. We was over there talking, like, before that happened, I was already saying, like, I'm going to dunk on somebody this game. I was already saying, like, I'm going to dunk on somebody this game. So I caught the rebound. I mean, my quiz caught the rebound, and when I saw a full lane, like, wide open lane, and one person right there, like, that's my chance to go viral. I'm like, that's my chance to go viral. So I tried to jump as far as I can and try to punch on him. I tried.
And we know you now. You are a very athletic player. How have you learned to use your athleticism in games?
I honestly, like, it went with I used to be in the Vertimax. Because at first, like, 6th grade, 7th grade, like, I went explosive. So my dad, he got me the jump soles. I got jump soles. Then I go to LR and work out at LR at the Vertimax. So, like, I'd be, like, my jumper, it'd be improving. It been improving, like, throughout the whole little summer, my 7th grade year. And I finally had my first dunk in 8th grade. Now I just couldn't stop dunking after that. It was just, like, natural then.
So you get that first dunk. What was going through your mind? What was it like getting that very first dunk?
I was like, I was just happy. I was just, like, everybody yelling because it was a close game too. Like, it was like an intense game. A lot of people there. At my first dunk, I was just lit. It was in the middle of the game too. In the middle of the game, I was just happy. As soon as I got home, posted on Instagram. Yeah.
So were you dunking before in practices and all that, or was that like your actual first time ever dunking in a game?
That was actually my first time dunking. Like, cause like my 6th grade, 7th grade, I'd be trying it, and then like I'd be getting pinned, or I can't put the ball like all the way in the hoop. So even in a lit game, my enthusiasm been pumping that game too. It was a packed game. Caught a fast break. I just took off. I don't know. I just took off.
You were around with Game Elite this past summer as well. What was it like playing with them?
It was great. I love playing with Game Elite. Actually, Game Elite got me a couple offers too. But like Coach Chris and Coach Julius are my guys. Coach Dez and Ryan. So yeah, it was good playing with Caleb and Robbie and them. It was kind of good running with them. It was a great time though.
You mentioned the offers that help bring you in. You're sitting in a place now. You have, I don't know, Tulane, South Carolina State, Murray State. Clemson was your first offer. What's some of the schools showing the most interest right now?
The most interest right now is I'm getting, like, to be honest, like with my offers, like Virginia showing the most love right now. Virginia is University of Virginia, Coach Jeter.
Mm-hmm.
But they show the most love. They send me stuff every day. And then besides that, my offers wise, I say Clemson. Well, they all been staying the same. Cause I treat them all the same. Cause like, I treat them all the same. So like, I say like Clemson. Clemson been staying in contact with me. Early been Iona though. Ever since I got that offer, they've been on me ever since. Like, call me every day with Coach T and Coach Vital. Yeah, so I stayed in the schools, right, the top schools. And then Murray State too. Murray State with Coach Nichols. They've been staying in contact every day. Matter of fact, I talked to them today.
That's big time. And let's really get into some of the schools. Murray State's a program that, are they a high major? No, but they now develop multiple guys that have gone to the NBA at the guard position. Most notable, we obviously know John Morant, Rookie of the Year now. When you see guys at the track record, like John Morant, like Isaiah Cannon, and many others, how much more appealing does that make a program knowing that they've got guys at your position to the NBA?
Yeah, that's bringing more attention to their school because, Ja from Sumter and I stay in Columbia. It's like 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So, like, it's, like, kind of good. Like, at first, I like, knew Ja. Like, during high school, he played with Crystal. Like, he was always good, but, like, he couldn't get all the attention because it was always other good players. Like, it was other good players that was getting more attention to him. But it's kind of good to see him grow up and then going into college and going to the NBA. That just made me look like what I can do. So then with Isaiah Cannon, I actually saw him in person at the EYB. I didn't know nothing about him. I saw him at the session. And I had looked them up. I said, when the Murray State, I'm like, dang, they got some good ones coming in, just like Johnson Starks, I think his name is, something like that. I saw him recently on Instagram. So it's like, I see Murray State, they developing people up there.
Now, as I said earlier, they're not a high major program. Does that weigh differently
Yeah.
for you? Is playing a high major school, is that a priority for you?
All people assume like, if I get an offer from Duke, will I take it? I'm like, nah, I'd rather play against Duke. I'd rather play against Duke to get known off of Duke. I won't want to go there. Like, it's a good school, it's a good school, but just me personally, I like playing against the big players and making a name for myself. Yeah.
You mentioned Iona as well. Another up-and-coming program. We see a lot of guys considering them. They're really offering a lot of the best players out there. What do you like about Iona and what they're doing out there?
Iona, me personally, I haven't heard of like Iona. Never heard it till you told me like I saw like Isaiah Washington there for a year, I think, something like that. But like I went like pay attention to him, so I ain't know where Iona been. So coach called me. It was like the coach from Louisville, Vital.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that he was the coach there. I like, that's a winning program because he took kids to the NBA. Despite that, he coached at Louisville with Donovan Mitchell, what it was, Montrezl Harrell.
Mm-hmm.
Had a couple big names come through there. So like with that, I was kind of happy when I got that offer because it's a lot to offer on that table because they bring more attention.
Now the big one is Clemson. That was your first
Mm-hmm.
offer. When you found out you got that offer coming in, what was going through your mind? How'd you learn you had a Clemson offer?
I was so lit. It was after the my first UIBL session, and I got offered from them. I've been lit. I've been too happy to play. Matter of fact, I was done after that one game. After one game, then I had posted on Twitter. I posted on Twitter that it started blowing up. I'm like, okay. I mess with it. Then Coach Dick talks to me every day. Coach Dick Bender. He'll talk to me every day. So they'd be a good program. They keep in contact. They came and visit me sometimes throughout my high school season last year, past high school season. So they've been a good program.
And they have a pretty heavy South Carolina presence. They get guys like PJ Hall. They have guys like Josh Beadle as well now.
Yeah, like Josh, that's my brother. Like Josh, is my brother. So like, all right, like that could possibly be one, but like I don't want to say nothing. Like that could, but like I don't know. It's just something to look forward to. With him and PJ. Then my other friend go there, Lynn Kid. He went to IMG. He played on Georgia Stars with me last year. So like, I know a couple people that go there trying to recruit hard.
Has any of those guys yet started reaching out to you? Has Josh or Lynn or PJ any of them started asking you to come out there?
Yeah, Josh be trying hard. Trying real hard. They be trying real hard.
That's awesome. Now, Clemson as a program, though, you see that they're Power 5. They're in the ACC. What do you like about that? How appealing is playing at a Power 5 school, playing in the ACC, and even getting that Duke matchup every once in a while?
Yeah, see that'd be good, something for looking to like. But I got a friend go there, Clyde Trapp. That's my brother. Bro, he went to LR, Lower Richardson School. I went to last year. Him and Tevin Mack went there. Tevin, so like, I saw he play against Syracuse, North Carolina, Duke. That's something I'm looking forward to it on an everyday basis.
You also mentioned Virginia is showing a lot of interest in you. Do you kind of think that the offer might be coming in sometime soon?
Yeah, I think Virginia coming. That's gonna be my next one. Virginia or Tulsa. Coach Platt always tell you, it's like Virginia or Tulsa gonna be my next one. But nowadays, you never know though. You never know. But right now, me personally, I think Tulsa and Virginia next though.
Virginia, a team that we know how great they are. They're constantly in the contending championship at time. They came off winning a ring a little bit ago. What do you like about Virginia?
Virginia, that's a good program. I watched them. Matter of fact, I watched when they played against Texas Tech. That's when like at first I wasn't really worried about Virginia because like they went to school I was worried about like that. So I saw them. I was at a bar eating with my coach and them. We was watching the game, and I saw I could fit their playing style. I saw I fit their playing style. They play defense and could just shoot, just like shooting. So I was like, I could fit there when that's me and my coach was talking about it. It then just so happened, the 2 weeks later, Virginia hit me up. And it's been on me ever since.
For fans that have yet to really see you, have yet to really understand who Korey Richardson is, What's a couple of words that you would use to describe yourself?
Showtime. It's showtime. I'm kind of funny guy on the court, but other than that, like I like playing defense. I like playing against the big dogs. So like, if you got a big name, I'm gonna guard you. Try to see what you got. So like, I really just me personally, one word, I put on the show. I put on the show for you.
You're a guy that's been ranked high many times in your career, around the top 75 range. When you look at yourself, though, and you now look at yourself in the 2022 class, where would you rank yourself?
I say, me top 20. It should have been Nate, cause like I talked to Korey from Rivals. I talked to him all the time. He like complimented my game and stuff, and said he been watching me. So like me personally, top 20, cause I was like 60 on the top in 2021. I was like number 60, something like that, and then a 4-star on ESPN 2021. So like I know 2022 I should make some noise in the Nate's upcoming ranking.
That's big time, man. And let's kind of touch up on your lower Richland career. Been there for 3 years. Had a big time year last year overall, 27 record, average almost 13 points a game, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. What was last year kind of taking us through the ups and downs of the season?
Last year was actually like it's like really for me to run my own team, and like me and my friend Quentin Flood. I mean, it's like it was a chance for us to run our own team because like ninth grade year I came in from ninth grade. I had Christian. Christian came to the school. I played with Christian. Then I had a couple other good kids too with a mine, like a couple other good kids on there. So like we came in with all the hype in ninth grade. So it's like we had Christian in my 10th grade year. Had the rest of the seniors that we had some juniors on the team. Then we had seniors coming in. I mean the seniors they trying to take over the team. But ninth grade I came in as a big impact anyways though. I had to come in and be a captain because the point guard. So, but 11th grade, that was my chance to run the team, though. Like last year, was my chance to run the team. And I had to run it right because Coach Gaither, that's my boy. That's my guy. He just told us, he gave us the keys. He gave me and Quentin the keys, and we just had to run it. I guess we went like a 20-6 record, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, then we had lost in the playoffs. Lost in the playoffs last game against Rand, against Bryce. Lost to them by like 4 or 5. And I've been heated after that. But he got us though. He got us like we had a good little season though. I had a good time at LR.
And you finished up the season for a 4A All-State team. To see your name get that honor, what did that mean to you?
Yeah, it meant a lot because my ninth grade year, I got like the all freshman team, something like that. But like I saw Christian and all the good players around the city was getting all the like all state. They getting plaques and stuff. So I'm like, that's something I look forward to. Then 10th grade, I had made my name for a little bit. I got ranked after that.
You are in South Carolina. It's a really under the radar state, but it's one of the best out there. What's it like just playing basketball out there in South Carolina?
That's different at first. But us growing up, South Carolina was like, it was known as a like football state, like or girls basketball. Like, but the boys basketball and nothing like that. It was just different. So like when we was growing up, we had to like go play outside of South Carolina to make our name for ourselves. We started playing in Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia. We're gonna play against some of the top teams to make a name for ourselves. And then some people finally caught on. Then when Zion made that big jump, so that's when he finally put us on the map. Him and Ja. Then with them going number 1 and 2 pick, that just brought all the attention to us. So we just gotta live up to the expectations down here.
That's awesome, man. And there's also something I know that's happened in your life. I know you also play for your mom. Talk about that and how she's kind of helped influence you and what it's like kind of dealing with that and how you play for her.
I play for mine. I play for mine every second, every day. That's why I work out and all. Like that's the only thing I do. Like I lost my mom when I was 13. Yeah, I was 13. I was in middle school, and like after that, it was like I know I couldn't do nothing. I had to like live over. I had to like bypass. Like nothing gonna happen. I mean, nothing gonna change. She just stay with me every step. So it's like me, 13. I came in my 7th grade year. Everything I did was for her. Wrote on my shoes. I still do. Wrote on my shoes, but everything I do for her though. Everything I do.
And how have you handled that? I mean, I know it's something that's tough.
Yeah.
How have you learned to handle that?
Yeah, at first it was hard. Cause like that's my really first big death. Like 'Cause I couldn't live with my mom. That's all I knew was my mom and my dad. But my mom, I just knew all my mom. That's all I knew. So it was like dealing with that. It was like it's been hard the first 2 years. First 2 or 3 years. It been hard. I had to get over. Like it ain't nothing. Like I can't bring it back. Like nothing can happen. So like my granddad passed away after that. So it been hard. Like I've been dealing with a lot of stuff. So it's like I can't do nothing about it. It's like I just gotta like live through it because that's just life, period. Because my cousin just passed away a couple months ago. So it's just life, period. So I just deal with it. You gotta deal with it. So you gotta deal with it.
And you have a platform. You're a guy that's going to continue to rise up, become a more noteworthy guy. Next couple of years in high school, college, and then pros. And there's a lot of kids growing up, obviously, they don't have parents, don't have someone in their life like that. How do you kind of plan to be a role model for those guys and kind of help them and other kids grow up now that deal with the same stuff you've dealt with?
I mean, I tell them I could deal with it. And I could talk to anybody, like, cause I done been through the situation. I've been through there, so it's like it's something hard to deal with. But it's like you gotta put your mind in something else to focus on to do it for them. Other than just thinking about it all day crying, cause crying not gonna. Me at first, I thought crying gonna do something, but crying ain't gonna do nothing but just bring back more memories. So me just playing basketball right out there, I just take my mind off stuff, and they still with me every step. Every step I take, still with me every step. So it's like for that, it's hard to do it at first. It just depends on how you take it. It depends on how you take it. You gotta have a different mindset after that, because most people just stop what they doing just because this and that died. Like, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta do it for them. Thanks.
No doubt, man. And ultimately, when you are done playing basketball someday, you're going to want to build a legacy for yourself. So when you are done playing basketball, what do you want your legacy to be for what you achieve both on and off the court?
I was like on and off the court, like I was that guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was that guy. That was him. Like most people couldn't do what I had to deal with, like coming up throughout the days. So I was just different. Then I made a name for myself, popularity, playing basketball, me playing basketball and stuff. Yeah. So that'd be my legacy. It'd be something to live up to. I done broke some records and stuff right here. So like I did some big stuff.
Is there maybe a dream you have about doing something when you're making it to the NBA or whatever your professional job is that you want to kind of come back and help somewhere in South Carolina, help family? I mean, is there something that you kind of have a goal dream of doing someday?
My thing is to make sure the first thing with that is to make sure my family's straight. Cause they put up with me all, like deal with me, especially my family, my auntie. But the main thing goes to my dad. Cause it just be me, my dad, my little brother, just us three. So my dad put up with a lot of stuff with us. So like first I gotta buy my dad anything he wants to. First thing gonna probably be a house, car. Just know he gonna be straight. And then second, my auntie, my family, my auntie Tasha, really.
In terms of your little brother, what's your guys' relationship like, and how have you kind of been a role model and kind of helped him through his path?
Like with him, I just gotta, he lets follow everything. Cause me, I lead the footsteps, so he gotta follow everything I do. So like, everywhere I go, he gotta go. If I go work out, you gonna work out with me. Cause he got like, when me going to Canada, he gotta have that same mindset when I'm not there. So he gotta just follow my footsteps. He see me doing good, he can see him doing good.
That's awesome, man. And my final thing I want to touch up on is I know you're a believer. Talk about your faith and how God's helped you to the point you're at today.
Yeah, God got me far. Like that's with me dealing with people like with my loved ones dying and stuff. Like that's crazy. Like I had a Bible right here, but like God, He built me every step though. Like every step of the way though. Yeah, every step of the way. Like everything I do, like God put me in this. He put me in this like direction. He put me right here. Everything been good so far. So it's like he feel, you gotta feel from like I'm the next one up.
Amen, man. And we know that there's ups and downs in relationship with God, and you obviously have dealt with a lot of things in your life. How have you learned to keep your relationship strong, and how has God specifically kind of helped you get through the loss of your mom and just loss of family?
Yeah, I just be reading the Bible really, and then like with church being down, so like we be on a Zoom call and stuff. But like other than that, we be on a Zoom call. But I just read a book really, read a book or a Bible, something that to get my mind off of it, my mind off stuff. But God, he with me every step though. Like He put me here. in this situation for us to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When would you say you really started getting a strong relationship with God? Was there like a turning point you really realized that you really got a close relationship with God?
Yeah. Yeah, after my mom passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I had to find something to deal with. Had to find something to do. Other than that, like, I got a Bible on my phone too. So I just start reading. Like, little people know, like, I just be reading the Bible. I'll probably be on my phone, think I'm trying to do Instagram. But I'll probably just be reading. I just get my mind off stuff, really. Because, like, when I start sit back and think, I start thinking about my mom and stuff, just bring back memories. That's when I start crying and stuff. I just can't do that. I gotta get over stuff sometimes.
Absolutely, man. Amen, man. Keep being the line. I definitely appreciate you taking time to come on today once again, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too.
Of course, you're all welcome on, man. God bless.
Yes, sir. God bless you too.